When God visits people, he doesn't just come for a cup of tea. He comes to radically change things. And in this case, Joseph says, here's the really good news, brothers, family. God surely will visit you. God is coming for you. Joseph could have said, here's some good news, guys. I'm leaving you instructions on how to live and get yourself out of Egypt. Here's a book of good thoughts. Why don't you take it and you work it out and you deliver yourself? But that's not really, really good news, is it? The really good news, he tells them, is God, Yahweh, is going to visit you, surely, and he's going to bring you out. That's the hope of our life, brothers and sisters. God has visited this planet to radically change our fortunes. Very God, Jesus Christ, visited this planet and took on real human flesh to come and die for lost sinners like us and bring us redemption. He came and visited to bring us up out of this world to be with him. Just as surely as he promised that he would visit them in Egypt and bring them up out into Israel. That is what God has done. You know the very good news about God visiting us, about God staying with us? Look what Joseph says. When will God visit you? God will visit you right there in Egypt. God is going to come to them in Egypt in the middle of their slavery, in their backbreaking, soul-sapping slavery, in their poverty, in their hopelessness. God is going to come visit them. This is the kind of God we have. He didn't say, I'll visit you, you get yourself to the promised land and we'll rendezvous over there. Praise be to God. He doesn't say that to us. You know, when you get your life together, come on and I'll visit you. He visits us because that day will never come when we get our life together. He comes to put our life in order by rescuing us and redeeming us and making us his people. That's the kind of God we have. He visits us. And he brings us up out in the greatest exodus ever so that we will be where he is, Jesus says, and he will be with us forever. It's a God who stays with us. And brothers and sisters, as we read through Exodus, I hope that changes your life. It's changing mine because this God who is with us means he's always with us. Just as he was with Jacob and Abraham and Joseph. He was with them in the darkest times. He was with them when they had no faith. He was with them when they were stuck. He was with them. This is the God who is with us. He is with us in the pit, and he's with us in the palace. He's with us in the concentration camp, and he's with us in the jail cell. He's still with us. God is with us in our home when your marriage feels like it's in checkmate. And he is with you even in the classroom when you feel like a failure every day. God is still with you. God is with you when you are suffering in the hospital. God is suffering when you feel all alone. He is with you. He's in the boardroom when everything's going swell. And he's in the unemployment line with you when it looks like everything's hitting rock bottom. God is still with you. He's with us in persecution. He's with us in injustice. God staying with us is really, really good news.